A very good afternoon to everyone present here. Training Placement and Career Guidance Cell 2021-22 of Dharampet MP Dev Memorial Science College, Nagpur welcomes you to a webinar on Skill Up with Expertrons, Get the Job You Want in collaboration with Expertrons Inspire Success. Career development is the process of self-knowledge, exploration, and decision-making that shapes your career. It requires successfully navigating your occupational options to choose and train for jobs that suit your personality, skills, and interests. A skill set is a collection of skills, qualities, and experiences that someone develops through their life and work. Most employers prefer candidates who possess a wide range of skills. That is why you should put your personal and professional skills at the forefront of your job application. Facilitates professional growth, results in high productivity, and provides a competitive edge. To set up your career goals, we have got today a mentor for you who will guide you about current market situation, choosing the right career path, future scope of jobs from, and a person who is here today is from Expertrons. Now let us give you a very short idea about this. Expectrons is the world's largest AI video board technology platform that provides futuristic communication, hiring, and placement solutions for business and educational institutes, as well as edtech and career guidance services for end consumers. So now, today, as we said, we have Dr. Rohit Reddy, Head Training and Development. Today, we also have Prithviraj Lolitkar. He is the Key Account Manager, and Avanti Safre, Manager for Global Project Management Consulting, Nagpur. But today, amongst this, we have Rohit Reddy sir, who will be speaking to us on uh, upskilling and reskilling and about the career opportunities that we have got today. Can you give me one short time so that I can share your introduction with students here? Give me 1 minute, Rohit sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So Rohit sir has a doctorate in organizational leadership, and he has papers submitted on student suicides in India. He is the member of World Human Rights Protection Commission, also International Institute of Business Analysis. He has done project manage. He is certified from Project Management Institute, also from HR Certification Institute. He is also certified from Society for Human Resource Management. He is a National Geography certified trainer. He has conducted 72 workshops pan-India on career guidance, also certified in emotional intelligence and in organizational learning and development. The very important part that really I was impressed and was about, he worked on underprivileged youth of India, Russia, and Indonesia to make them employable. He wrote an article on student suicides in India and represented it in front of UNESCO, raised the voice against Indian student suicides in front of WHRPC, and he is the member of WHRPC, National Anti-Student Suicide. So with this very impressive and enlightening resume of Reddy sir, I would like Reddy sir to take over and start with your discussion.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the a warm welcome in the evening. Like actually there was no words to express a kind of evening that I'm going to have with your students. Thank you so much for an opportunity to interact with your students and to leave a kind of blueprints to their decisions in their careers accordingly. Thank you so much for that, ma'am. So I'm just removing the spotlight here so that a student can actually, I can actually view all the students now. So that would work. Yeah. So yeah, very good evening.
You can share if you want.
Sure. Done. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah. So students, I hope ma'am gave it's a brief introduction accordingly. So I just want to have a look at you all. Okay, so if you can all turn on your cameras, that would be fine. So if you want a couple of minutes, we can actually spend on that, because it should be an interactive session. Firstly, I'm not going to talk about anything like your guest lectures, all this stuff. I'm going to give you a proper eye-opening session, which will help you to find any opportunity at any point of time. So that's how it looks, right? So I want every one of you to turn on the cameras, and we can have a great interactive session accordingly. That would work. Okay, so and one more thing is this session, what is this session, all these things we will know accordingly right now, in a bit of time. So in between, my humble request is to turn on your camera so that we can have a great interaction. Thank you, Jagruti. Thank you, Madhura. Great. Renuka, thank you so much. Sanya, Radha, Avanti, Atiti, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great, guys. A kind of interaction, a kind of quick response from you all. I think everyone is, in your comfortable zone to attend this webinar, right? I really thank you so much for attending it. Firstly, I always take it as an opportunity to interact with the students. So between everyone also can adjust their cameras, and but people are over here right now. So as I just want to understand, there is two options. Either we can unmute and discuss, or else I think the chat box is open for everyone. You can actually write it down there too. If you can't interact, okay. If you can't interact, I'm saying it right. So else if I'm okay if you're going to unmute and you're going to talk. And first thing, the next 45 minutes, no one is going to judge you anything. Up for it, in the sense I'm against it. No one is going to judge you. Whatever the views you have, open up, use it as a platform. That's something which actually the initiation I want to take. Okay, use it as a platform, and possibly talk whatever relevant to the question that I'm asking. Clear? Up for it, right? So first question is, why we are here today? Why we are sitting on this Zoom call right now? Any idea? Anyone? Yeah, kindly put your videos on. Okay, yeah, perfect. Anyone? Any idea? Career guidance. Okay, Pratham, career guidance. Okay, anyone else? Prag. Parag, you're trying to say something, buddy? Okay. Right. Anyone else? But only one answer me career guidance. Don't hesitate. Okay, to get some clear idea about career. Okay. Madhura. Okay. Clear idea. Great. Anyone else? As I said you right now, don't hesitate. No one is going to judge you. You can say attendance too. Clear. That's honest that the session should be. Right? Right. Come on. If I would have been in your position, I would be using the platform to say that, yes, sir, I'm here for that. It's not a problem. Right. It's all about, because, training, placement, and career guidance. Okay. Jagruti. Good. Okay. So people were here, all of you are with the kind of mindset that, yes, we are going to get some career guidance accordingly. Right. I always consider my session. I'm actually not lying you. Okay. I always consider my session as a session of unanswered questions. Okay. What is session of unanswered questions? So what is this unanswered questions? A lot many things what I used to have, the same thing would be there for my father, me, and obviously tomorrow my kids too, because there's a pattern of education system, right? So the unanswered questions are that, why I took mechanical engineering. That was the first unanswered question I had. Why I continued my master's, that was a second unanswered question. Where I am landing in my career, that was a third unanswered question. There are a lot many unanswered questions that each and every one of you have. So this session is considered, for that. Right? So I actually been introduced myself in the earlier of this session accordingly. So I've been a part of students. It's like a drug for me. I want to be a part of students every time, because each and every student have their own story. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. If you just sit, if I always sit in a group of people, if it is a seminar, I would be loving it. I would have sat, I would have came to your college. I would have sat with you and all. Everyone would have come up and share your thoughts and ideas. I always used to spend at least 1.5 hour after my seminar too, right? So I always love to be in front of the students because each and everyone have a certain story, and definitely everyone are about to think about a solution, right? So solution is like where you have to land up. So this session is going to turn around the career planning accordingly, and how actually and what is important to be a part of a right career option with the right advisors or a guidance accordingly. Clear, guys? Clear? Up. Now, my introduction, I hope everyone would have heard, from mechanical engineering to the doctorate and to be a part of students, countries, UNESCO, National Geography, all these things. All these things, I always consider it came from students itself. I'm that loyal in saying it, right? So now I just want to get some introductions from your side right now. We have around 31, if I just take out your ma'am, myself, and Avanti or Prithvi, we are around 27 people on the call, right? So 27 people, I just want an introduction. Who want to go for it? Not in the chat box now. You have to unmute. How many are up for it? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
So my name is Gargi Hargi and I'm from first year from
Hmm.
Dharampet Imperial Memorial Science College, Nagpur.
Mhm.
And I'm pursuing my career into bioinformatics,
Hmm.
as in microbiology.
Perfect.
CZM. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the introduction and the first step forward. Else, anyone?
Yes.
Renuka,
Yes.
the disturbance. You can just remove the mic and speak out. That would be fine.
Yes.
Clear.
Hello, sir. I am Renuka Lande, and I am from BSc Computer Science
Mhm.
in Dharampet Science College.
Perfect. Good. Thank you, Renuka. Anyone else? Anyone else? Only two? No one is going to judge you. No one is going to judge you, guys.
Hello, sir. I am Sania Madat. I am from the Dharampet MP the Science Memorial College,
Right.
and I'm in BSc first year, and I am doing BSc Microbiology.
Thank you. Anyone? Anyone left?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Madhura.
I am Madhura Gondwe. I'm pursuing my BSc from Imperial Dharampet Science College. I'm in second year now.
You are
BSc
in
Microbiology.
Good. Thank you so much. Else? Anyone? That's it? What happened to, I am able to see Radha here, Vedant here. What is stopping you? Come on, it's okay. Utilize the platform. You're not audible here. You're not audible. Good evening.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible now. Yeah.
Myself, Radha Pathak. I'm postgraduate in resource management,
Okay.
Campus College. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Vedant?
Good morning, myself Vedant Bakshi from Dharampet Imperial Memorial Science College. I am pursuing BSc Microbiology.
Perfect. Good. Again, it's just a general interaction, right? But what actually I look positive here is the initiation you people have taken. It started with Gargi, it ended with Vedant. Everyone is towards, at least they utilize the platform to be a part of. But one thing you all have to understand is we have 28 people on the call, let it be. And only I had around 6 introductions, right? So what stopped reminding people to give their introduction? That is something, the question comes here. If I am a company right now, okay, just imagine I came from Infosys and I'm hiring right now. In the guest lecture, I just started asking introductions. Right now, my vision is only on those people who gave me introduction, because obviously I'll remember them. So what probed Gargi to take an initiation at the first, and what stopped reminding people to just keep yourself silent? It's all about, you know, the kind of confidence you have to show, or, you know, the branding skills that you have to build. मैं ऐसे जाके कंपनी के आगे खड़े होकर मैं बोलता हूँ, भाई मेरा नाम डॉक्टर रोहित है, मैंने PhD किया है, मतलब मेरे को नौकरी नहीं मिलेगा. This is not how companies look at a candidate. You need to brand yourself. You need to brand in such a way, because if you are not able to brand yourself right now, how can you brand a company tomorrow? The question, because not just these things, I've been worked closely with different hiring process of the companies. I worked with TCS, I worked with Infosys, I worked with different companies on a hiring process. How does they hire someone? Okay, so everyone, can you all people unmute yourself right now? I'll just ask you one single question. I want an answer very quickly. Possibly done, right? Everyone unmute. At the count of 3, 2, 1, I'll ask a question. It's a very simple question, very easy question. You can answer it in seconds. Okay, and I want an answer very quickly at the count of 3. Clear? Clear? Question and answer should be a very fast, you know, it should be very quick. Now, at the count of 3, everyone unmute yourself. Please keep your unmute button, right? Unmuted? Perfect. Now, the question is, what? Okay, 3, 2, 1. The question is, what is A4 in English?
Apple.
Everyone can mute yourself now. Okay, so I've heard maximum apples over here right now. Yes, right. When we have learned about this apple, when we are very small, in your play standard or LKG, you know, you went to school, you know, your teacher would have taught you A for apple, B for bat, C for cat. We are right now, you know, doing different domains, you know, bachelors in different domains, but still we stuck at the place of learning where A for is apple. I did this with aeronautical engineers, it's A for apple. I did with this mechanical engineers, A for apple. I did with medicine students, it's A for apple only. So even if I just ask you people to close your eyes right now and imagine an apple, you'll definitely say, what is the color of the apple? You'll say it's red. Out of creativity also, we cannot say it yellow, because we are bounded by certain limitations on, you know, limitations to our creativity. I made an innovation, let it be. I'm keeping it in my cupboard and locking it. So does public get to know what my innovation is? No, never. What I have to do, I have to come out, I have to put it on the public, I have to show them, I have to talk to them, I have to make them understand things. I have to take negative impact, you know, negative feedbacks. Then I have to make it perfect. Then my name comes into the picture. So if you can't brand yourself firstly, then nothing will happen. Don't hesitate firstly. Leave about, like, what does society do? Okay, so if you don't get a job after 2 to 3 years tomorrow, does society helps you? No. Then why you have to just stop yourself for the society right now? Right? So be in such a mode, you know, you have to mold yourself according to the companies. You have to align your entire journey according to the companies, because I cannot go with single resume to 100 companies. Every company wanted different profiles. Talking about that, I just want to present the screen and I'm going to show you a small presentation that I have made for you people on career guidance. I mean, career planning, let it be, right? Perfect. So career planning, I always treat it as like, you know, campus to corporate. So you're from the campus right now, how actually you're going to approach the companies. There are people and there are companies. They don't know, these people don't know how to approach a right company, and the right companies don't know how to approach a right student. So now in this with this line, I want to move forward. You all know about me accordingly. And, right now, I just want to question you how to choose the right career path. How to choose a right career path. Come on, anyone. You just want to type it on the chat box, you can. How? Question mark. I hope everyone was confused. Rohit, we are into this session because, to know that itself, right? You're asking us, right? So no need to worry here right now, guys. I'm going to put up that answers with this slide. Okay, this is a cycle. The career planning is a cycle accordingly. So this cycle have 4 dimensions. Okay, I mean, like 4 certain steps that you have to follow. Everyone with a pen and paper, before talking about all this stuff, I just want you people to carry a pen and paper with you so that, or a A4 sheet or something, you have to do this activity. And I want you all to post it in the LinkedIn. You all have LinkedIn profiles? Yes or no? You all have LinkedIn profiles? No? No?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Who is that one? Yes. So I've heard it very loud. It is yes.
Me, Shraddha.
Shraddha. So what is LinkedIn according to you?
Like it's basically an app where we find job.
Okay. So it's an app.
That is the only thing.
I understand because people do consider LinkedIn as Naukri itself. No,
Yeah.
but LinkedIn is not that.
But I have the account, so right now I don't know it's active or not because I'm using it.
I understood. Yeah. So Instagram, Facebook, naina. It's okay.
Yeah.
Right. But LinkedIn. I'm talking about LinkedIn. And yeah, it's not like Instagram and Facebook that we have to log in every day, but no. In a professional era, we have to do it accordingly, guys. Right? Each and everyone have to have a LinkedIn account because LinkedIn is a professional network. So you'll have a great, you have a people around you, working in different companies. They have profiles there. You'll get connected with them. They'll have an interaction with you. A guidance, a professional guidance, guidance. They'll not guide you there because everyone is busy in their own schedules and timelines, but you can actually have a professional network with you. Okay, so you can actually maintain this pen and paper right now with you guys. This is required because you have to do this task away and you have to post it in your LinkedIn's profile or something. You can tag Expertrons, you can tag your college, so that people will get to know, okay, the students from this college have performed this activity to understand their own self. I mean, like it's a kind of self-analysis. Okay, so now I'm going to share the screen. The first one, which actually you can see over here, self-awareness. There is 4 important, it's a kind of bullets or arrows for me. It's very important 4 letters that I'm sorry. The 4 letters. One is yes. You can just mention it somewhere. It's yes. Second one is W. Third one is O. Fourth one is T. So this is called a SWOT analysis. So self-awareness is totally about knowing about yourself. So how actually, Rohit, I'm having a phobia of blood. Okay, let it be like this. I'm having a phobia of blood. Can I become a doctor? Doctor is a right option for me. Yes or no? Come on. I have a phobia of blood. My vision is to become a doctor now. Or else I want to become a cardiologist. Right? So that doesn't work because, if you have a phobia, what you will go and do in an operating theater, right? So self-awareness, knowing about yourself is very important to understand what kind of opportunities we are looking forward for. Rohit, of opportunities in this sense, just imagine right now I am into, I want to enter into the HR right now. I always feel that strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats in SWOT analysis is actually showing me that this is the job you fit for. So that job is opportunity. The kind of the job is related. The job is HR. So I want to be a part of HR right now. So does this opportunity is going to have a great growth or a future, or how actually it works? Because obviously, when I was joining mechanical engineering, it was an evergreen top. It's actually a bit a good profile, but after completing my engineering, it was nothing. So because I did not analyze what is this profile after 4 years. So right now it is good. Right now it is awesome. After 4 years, question mark. No one knows, right? So I did not analyze in such a way that I took a decision of going to mechanical engineering, and I came out and there was no job opportunities left. So opportunity awareness is very important, and you have to plan in, how you're going to stick in that opportunity for a long time. If you're taking business development as a opportunity, okay, how long you're going to travel in that space. That's how it works. Now, decision making. So opportunity awareness is there, self-awareness is there, opportunity awareness is there. Now, decision making is something which is very important, because you took a decision of being into this profile. Let it be the profile is HR or sales or marketing, okay, or any other domain. Accordingly, if I'm making myself aware about the opportunity and I took a decision to stick here, and you planned accordingly. But planning is not just required, you have to know how to take actions also. This is a cycle. You have to do self-awareness, opportunity awareness, you have to make decisions, and you have to stick to the decisions and implementing the decisions accordingly. So in India, what actually, not even India, maximum students, what they do is they keep a new year resolutions, right? In the first of your January, you all keep that, okay, this year I have to start a good fitness, good food, exercises, all this stuff. I too kept. I felt that I want to go to gym. I have to maintain my fitness. I felt that, okay, this is not the right thing. So I have to go ahead and I have to do. And I continued for 1 week. But obviously there are some natural calamities, again, third wave came into picture and gyms are closed. So there are a lot many things might come into your, the things, and it actually abstract, it disturbs your entire flow. And, from 2018, I was thinking to write my diary, every day what I do. That doesn't have, I did not even continue it for at least 30 days or 35 days. So it's like your plannings and your actions, it should move simultaneously. You have to properly plan it and you have to take actions on it. That's how it should work. Now, KYC. Know your capabilities. Guys, it is something, a very good, again, 3 letters for me, which is KYC. Know your capabilities. You have to understand your capability, how capable you are to handle situations in those opportunities you have chosen. So opportunities, all these things I'll be talking in the next 2 slides itself, that no, not so far we are, but I want to understand you all to have that smart understanding about your capabilities. So you have to pin down your capabilities. Again, while doing these tasks, okay, well, when you're doing these tasks, please don't keep your smartphones, your parents around you, stay in a peaceful area and you start doing it, because this is your own words. It's not no one actually advising you, forcing you to do that. Nothing actually, not even Google is going to change your mindset, right? So that's how it should be. So change your, you have to know your capabilities. These are the 4 questions you have to question yourself. The first question: what kind of person am I? Okay, you just imagine if I'm asking Renuka, what kind of person you are? I mean, like, you're a theoretical person, practical person, or else you always love to be a part of doing new things, understanding the positives and negatives and going forward. How actually?
Yes, sir, I am audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Sir, I am a creative person.
Okay.
And new things to do my day-to-day life.
Perfect. So you always, in the sense, if something comes to you, you always try to do something creative and come out of the result. That's how you are, right? Next.
Yes.
Good. So in such a way, everyone will definitely be different, guys. Again, I'm repeating this very, one of my mentor have said this. He said me that, Rohit, 2 kids from single mother womb, okay, single mother womb, will never have a same mindset and same thought process. It's exactly right. Even twins will never have a same thought process accordingly. They'll have a different way of understanding different things. Might be they look similar, they dress similar, they act similar, but coming to the thought process and the mindset, that differs. So we cannot assume something that you like should be, like by me, or something is right for me should be wrong for you. So might be. right? So everyone would have different understanding. Renuka feel that she's a creative person. She always want to make something creative and productive out of that accordingly, right? So everyone will definitely have different. Madhura might be different, Sanya might be different. So please mention what you are accordingly. Next, what is my preferred learning style? What is my preferred learning style? I mean, like, I'm a like theoretical learner or practical learner. What is my learning style? I always try to practically implement things and look after it. So that's how you have to decide. How do I work with other people? Are you a team player or an individual player? If I give you a task, how you're going to perform? You're going to perform with a team, or you want to perform alone and you have to win it. Or else, why this is important is in maximum times in the corporate levels, you have to give your solutions for the problem. Just imagine if myself, Renuka, Avanti, or Sanya, or Vedant is a team now. Okay, we are in a team. So now this team got a problem. Let it be one more name. Let it be XYZ is my manager, and she came and said that this is a problem statement. Now, how we are going to deal with it? Okay, the problem came to me right now. So now, as a team, how your decision is impacting or how your solution is impacting to get the solution out of the problem. Okay, so that's how it should work. No, or you want to work with a team and be a team member, or you want to work alone and you are going to decide that this is a factor, either it can fail or it can success, and the blame is on me. So you're a team player. So how do I work with other people? That's something the question is all about. What is your temperament? How consistent you are with your success, with your decisions? How the decisions you have made, how successful you are, and how consistent you are, how consistently you are giving decision, you're taking the solutions, and how you're going ahead, right? Or you're giving up. So this is actually proportional to the first question I've been asking you. It's all about what kind of person you are. If you are a creative person, once after you've done something, it is not giving a result, so you're giving up, or you are actually repeating it, and you're showing your consistency and you're showing your patience levels. But that's how it works. So these are the 4 questions you have to answer yourself. And with that sorry, with that, there's a very the lovely question I always love to talk about. How many of you all think, do you all know at least, the count at least, how many students graduate every year in Indian market? The question is, how many students graduate every year in Indian market? You can put it on in the chat box. You can put it on the chat box. Okay, thousands or lakhs. How many students graduate in Indian market every year? I mean, like, you can put it down in the chat box, or you can reply me, unmuting yourselves. Lakhs. Okay, Madhura is saying lakhs. Approximately 8 crores. Sanya, we did not reach that moment. If we are reaching that, then we'll be a part of unemployment, clearly. Anyone else? 2 lakhs. Okay, no. Anyone else? Anyone? Avanti said it's 2 lakhs. Anyone else? Come on, guys. Please be a part of this interaction. 3.4. Renuka said it's 10 lakhs. Okay, Renuka is a bit closer because in 2018, I will talk about from last 3 years how actually the growth is happening. Like, I'll be sharing the screen again. Yes. So in 2018, we had 16 lakhs graduates. Students graduated from their colleges accordingly in India. In 2019, 21 lakhs people. And 2020, I mean, like in the COVID scenario, we had around 31 lakh people. In 2021, we had around 40 lakh people. In the sense, in this year, present scenario, in 2021, recently by the March or April of 2021, so we had 40 lakh people came out of the colleges to the job opportunities in India now. Now my question is, let's take 50% of people are going for studies abroad or continuing their masters in India, going for services, different services, starting their own ventures, or let it be they're taking care of the father or mother businesses accordingly. Let's talk about 20 lakh students remaining. Do India have 20 lakh job opportunities? This is the question. Everyone, do India have 20 lakhs job opportunities?
No.
No. Anyone else? We have on the chat box, anyone? No. Okay, Atidi, Pratham.
No, sir.
No, sir. No. Okay. So when we are confidently saying no, do you all have any theory to prove me that there is no jobs in India? Again, no, sir. No, because it's a market created statement. Market created the statement like this. There is no jobs in India. First thing, we are no more in 1983. We are no more in Parle-G world. No. We are in 2021. There are a lot many companies trusting Indian market, coming into the Indian market, placing their ventures and running very successfully. And they're making a huge turnovers every year. If I talk about Hyderabad, there is, kind of Deloitte and Amazon campus. They actually acquired a district, acquired a place over there. There are a lot many companies coming inside Indian market, but what is happening is our so-called students, our so-called brilliant Indian graduates are not able to find those opportunities, or not able to fit in those opportunities. The students who are able to find those opportunities are not able to fit in those opportunities, but some students are not able to, not even able to find the opportunities in the companies accordingly. Some are able to find it, but they're not able to fit. Some are not even getting an idea how to apply for those companies. In the sense, companies don't know how to approach a right candidate. It's the first thing, but the right candidate also don't know how to approach a company. That something is happening. And we all feel that there is no jobs in India. According to the survey that I have conducted recently with among 2.5 lakh students of India, proved that 24% people don't know how to apply for jobs. They don't even know about Naukri, or they don't even know about the kind of monster, or they will have to go for LinkedIn or anything accordingly. And 5% people believes that I might get a referral from my parent, from my cousins or cousin brothers or sisters. That's how the market. And some believes that there is no job opportunities. Some believes that there are opportunities, but we are not able to get it. There are a lot many mixed emotions in the students now. I'll ask you all, you guys. Recently, I went to a college in Chennai. I don't want to name it out. There is Infosys came into the college, and they have conducted a recruitment drive for 400 students. And they just hired 80 students. And just 320 students got rejected. I just want to understand, because I questioned this for myself, because I went for a seminar there. I want to understand why the same books, same faculty, same culture in the college, the same semester, same examinations, everything is same. Why 80 people only got selected and 320 people got rejected? Question. I just want to understand, from your side, at least from student perspective, same books, everything is same, no? So why 320 people got rejected? That's my question. Like, what is your views on it, guys? Please let me understand. Everyone. At least some view that you people have, right? No one don't know. I mean, like, no one is understanding why actually 80 people only got selected and 320 people got rejected. Why? What would be the reason? You can chat, you can text to the chat box too, not a problem. Because they might not find other suitable for what they were looking for. Okay. Bit complicated statement, because these students itself applied it for the job, right? So these are the people who have done. Okay, Madhura feels that it's skills. Okay, So what kind of skills might be? There are a lot many skills: communication skills, soft skills, technical skills, branding skills, presentation skills. There are a lot many skills accordingly. Okay, so in the sense, like something which are missing, okay, technical skills too. Okay, so guys, one thing, no, I just want to mention this technical skills a bit. They might develop the extra skill for being stand out of the, exactly, Pratham, your statement actually matches. Technical skills is nothing here. I'll say you something. As I asked you, what is A for? You said all Apple. What actually stand you out is, if you would have said, if you are a mechanical engineer, or you just imagine you're an aeronautical engineer, what is A for? You said aeroplane, or you say aeronautics. You're standing out from the people who said Apple. Technical skills, how it works. If advanced Java, advanced Python, or advanced coding is required to be a part of, the companies, then why our curriculum is not changing then? The curriculum is same. The curriculum is actually making you learn basics, right? So companies don't want you to be technically sound. They want you to be trainable enough. So companies should feel that you're trainable or not. So if I take Renuka is trainable or not? If it's trainable, then I'll train her. Now the Infosys have 3 months of training sessions happening in Mysore. They have a very big campus in Mysore, Infosys campus. They actually take all these 80 people, go there, train them for 3 months, what you have to do from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That's it. So Rohit, then how can you say that there are job opportunities? Because companies are rejecting 320 people there, right? How can you directly say there are opportunities, right? Now, I'll show you a very smart example. I love this example too. How many of you all know Zomato? How many of you all know Zomato? At least yes or no? Yeah, hand raised. Where are you? Right, everyone knows Zomato. All right, I just want to show you something out of that. Yes, Zomato. This is the website of this is a search box that I actually came out of the Google and did it. And right now I'm going to click on Zomato here. I got a Zomato website open right now. So Zomato is a food delivery application. So I hope you all clear about it. I'm going down. There is a careers option over here. Can I know what is this careers, guys? Students? What is meant by
Job
this?
opportunity.
Great. Perfect. There are job opportunities. Which is actually going to show all the opportunities of the Zomato company. Okay, I'm going to click on this now. This is how, the companies in India are mocking Indian students. What they wrote: we don't accept job applications. That doesn't mean that India don't have job opportunities. We don't accept job applications in the sense, it doesn't mean that we don't accept job applications. We only take applications through employee referrals. If you know someone at Zomato, reach out to them and share an eye-catching application. Otherwise, if you have what it takes, we will find you. See the kind of mock, the mocking Indian students, stating that, we are not ready to come into your college and hire you also. In the sense, we have to save our time because you are not worth accordingly. We all know Zomato. We all know kind of operations they are doing. We all know how they grow in Indian market, because they have made their footprints into IPOs too. So that huge the company grown, but they feel Indian students are not up to the mark in doing it accordingly, and they trust their internal employees to refer someone. And understanding this dynamic, because I'm very curious how it works, I went to one of my friends who is working in Zomato. He's from IIT. I just went. I asked him how actually it works, how Zomato hides. They said, like, we can refer, but if that guy was not up to the mark, if he is not even cracking an interview, they will, deduct some amount in their salaries, or, they actually demote or something, because for giving a wrong referral. In a sense, Zomato employs fear for giving a referral too, because again, the employees also don't feel that students can actually crack their interviews. Mechanical engineer comes out, he feels that I don't have jobs, because Tata and Maruti Suzuki, the same situation. They don't keep their openings open, very open. Whatever the openings you are able to see in Google are not posted by Tata, they are posted by third-party agencies to work for Tata or to work for Maruti. So we are into that world. We have opportunities, but companies are not ready to take you people accordingly. Now with this, now I'm going to share the screen of the presentation again. Yes. So now I just want to keep you all into these 4 buckets. Okay. So guys, first understand these 4 lines, the 4 statements, because it's very important. I'm going to give you one small surprise after this too. That's from my side. I always believe in group and one-on-one interactions. The surprise is going to actually help you with different understanding of different things. There are 4 categories. I always go to the students. I find 2 kinds of people. Firstly, the 2 kinds are the first one who rectified their mistakes. Just imagine right now I have a problem with my communication skills. I rectify my mistake right now because I have a time, at least 1 year or 6 months to graduate. I rectify my mistake. I'll become communications. I make my communication strong, and then I'll brand myself quickly. I'll understand all this stuff. I'll give a good resume, LinkedIn profile, all these things. I'll go and apply for the companies. I'll get a job. This is first type of students. Second type of students, what I'll do is second type. Right now I'm a second type of guy. I'll wait for the time to go. In the sense, I'll come to the 3rd year or final year. Right now, I'm sitting in front of the companies. Company came, they took my interview. They said that Rohit, you're rejected because your communication skills was not up to the mark. Now I got that, pain. I got hurted. Okay. Now I'll join some institute for 6 months. I'll learn communication skills. I'll come back. I'll sit in front of the companies right now. Companies will question me that, Rohit, what you have done for the last 6 months, explain your journey for the last 6 months. I cannot say that I'm sitting idle. I cannot say that I'm preparing for my communication skills. I cannot say that I'm actually preparing. I'm looking for a job from last 6 months. All these statements are gone. These are the second type of people. So now considerably, you can mark yourself into those 2 categories. Firstly, right now in those 2 categories, if you are into the first category, now these are the 4 options we have. First option, I want to do something related to my degree, sir. Really, I love my domain. I want to do something related to my domain. I want to do something related to my degree is the first option. Second option, I want to do something related to my interest and skills. Sir, I really love my degree, but still I have something in my mind, which actually shows my interests, and I can actually show my skills accordingly. So I want to work over those domains. Now, third, I want to go for further studies. No, sir, I want to do masters and I have to come ahead. But this third option, people, please think twice. Continuing masters is a bad thing. No, it actually affects you. Because people will ask your work experience after your masters, you will not have a work experience. People will consider you as a fresher and give the same fresher salary. In between, if you have a work experience, you'll have an experience to show, then you will have a good positions, managing positions, you can go ahead. Third option. And fourth, sir, I'm confused enough. How else can I find about opportunities? I'm confused, sir. I'm honest enough. Because this is the time I have to accept things. I'm confused. If someone guides me, I can take a right decisions. These are the fourth people. Okay. So now these are the 4 options right now in front of you. And now you can use your chat box and give your numbers, guys. At what bucket you fall under. It's easy. Just 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can just put it on the chat box. Okay. Gagi, 2, 2, 4. Aditi, perfect. Honest enough. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Reminding. 4. Samir, 4. 4. 1. Avanti, 1. Harsh, 4. Harsh, 2. Chaitra, 4, 4, 4. Urmila, 2. Perfect. Great. I'm actually saving this chart right now, because it's very important. Why it is because it is going to help my career counselors too. What is a surprise is, guys, I'm going to give you all, I'm going to give you all a one-on-one career guidance session accordingly. Okay. So what is this career guidance session? So this is going to be the free interaction of my team. So right now in the group, we are not able to talk because only I think max to max. You're all active in chat box. I'm very thankful. Max sometimes Renuka or Gargi, or else Sanya, these people, Madhura is actually making sure they're talking accordingly. So I want you all, people who are not able to talk right now with me, I'm going to arrange a callbacks from my team who roamed with me all over the places, conducting seminars, making sure students take the right decisions with the right guidance. They actually guide and make proper roadmap for your career options accordingly. So I'm going to give you a free counseling class, a free counseling session, one-on-one session on a phone call with my career counseling teams. So my career counselors will actually help you with understanding your personalized things accordingly, personalized stories accordingly, and we are going to help you what is going to help better for your careers accordingly. So this is how it works. So right now, what is something we all have to understand is, so what are the three important things that actually came out of this entire scenario? Okay, I'm going to share the screen again. So the roadmap, what actually, we understood right now, waking up in the morning, drinking 6 liters of water or eating good fruits can make you people healthy, keep your health in a steady position. But we ignore it. We all feel that, 6 liter ki pani kal bhi pee sakta hai, but it doesn't matter. In the same way, communication skills, soft skills is important to build on a time to time basis. You have a time right now. If you feel that your communication soft skills is not up to the mark, start building it, guys. Very important. And branding. No one will get to know until or unless you brand yourself. If you can't brand yourself properly, no company will understand whatever good things you have done. Guidance. The right guidance at the right point of time by the right person is important. Very important. Now, I'll say how actually the guidance works from the part of Expertron's side, because I'm a part of their vision of making India employable. So we have had an expert panel here. Okay, expert panel. So we have around 5,000 plus people in our platform now. Okay, so now if I just show you that the platform, how actually it looks like. So you can actually access that in the later part of your evening also. So the guidance I'm talking about, I don't want to talk about anything else. The guidance, the career opportunity, how to hold this opportunity. Now, Expertrons have, we in a great vision, by the part of a great vision, we have made an expert panel to guide you people. So we have experts from top companies. We have people from Amazon, JP Morgan, Microsoft, TCS, Google, ITC, Cognizant, Wipro, Cisco, Deloitte, L&T, Maruti Suzuki. You take any company, we have people from there. And you can see experts over here, right? And you're saying that, Rohit, how? You're going to just show me the pictures and say that, these guys are from this company on that company. And with us, no. Yes, I can actually download picture of them from LinkedIn and I can keep here. But now I'm going to click on this profile.
This is Pratik Palod, a gold medalist chartered and all India rank holder company secretary. I come from Rajasthan and right now working with Flipkart in Bengaluru as Associate Director Accounts. I'm here to share my experience with respect to that and answer the questions of millions like you through Expertron. So tap the mic and ask me a question with which I can help you.
All right. So now I can actually yeah. So I can actually download his picture from Flipkart, from Flipkart sites or, from LinkedIn or Facebook or accordingly. And I can say him the associate director who is actually with us. But I cannot force someone to make a video profile, that too with the position of, associate directors of auditing or finance, in Flipkart company. I cannot force someone. Okay, I can force one or two, but I cannot force 5,000 people to make their profiles. Now, if I just go back and check it out, we have people from JP Morgan. Just imagine I'm going to click on this.
Hi, this is Shivani. I'll be sharing my career experience with JP Morgan Chase & Co. on Expertrons to help millions of aspirants like you. So tap the mic and ask me any questions related to the same.
Right. So right now, she's from JP Morgan and right now she's into the Royal Bank of Scotland. I'm going to click on that.
experience with Royal Bank of Scotland on expert rounds to help millions of aspirants like you. So tap the mic and ask me any questions related to the same.
Right. So, guys, what actually I'm trying to show you is right now, there are people who are ready to guide. Okay. So just imagine right now, if I'm going to show Pratik Palar, if someone is going to looking forward for finance roles or start their career in finance or accounts, if this guy is going to guide you and this guy is going to refer you, don't you think so you'll get an opportunity to give an interview at least? So that's the beauty of the right guidance by the right persons, right? So that's how actually Expertrons work with, providing you customized training and the expert interactions and the job guarantee, all this stuff, how actually it works. So first, what actually from my side, I recommend you is to understand your profile first. There are a lot many confused students, that I've got to know in the numbers, right? And there are people who are looking for their interest, not looking for their domain. So you have a plenty of opportunities available in different industries. So I want you people to explore, understand the SWOT analysis and go ahead accordingly, right? And so, at any point of time, what is important in the roadmap, as I said, the guidance is the last one. Before guidance, you need to improve your communication skills, soft skills. You have to understand how you brand yourself. So then you go for a right person and ask him to make you a diamond now, right? They'll make you accordingly to the company, and they'll be actually helping you to get a referral or get a referral in their network, or you approach a company or a company will approach you and you can actually crack an interview. After 2 years also, if you lose your job or if you're resigning your job or something, you don't need to come back to any other organization or any other mentor. You should know how actually you have to go ahead and get it done using your employable skills. So make sure what is important for you is a kind of soft skills or communication skills with the kind of technical knowledge on the domain you're working on, opportunity awareness with the self-awareness. So all these things have to simultaneously go ahead, guys, right? I'm open for the questions from the students. Okay. If any questions from you all can, I'll definitely help you out. Any questions? So how you're going to get this call, how actually and all, like there is one of my colleague, which is Prithvi, is all on the call. So he'll be explaining you all, he'll be giving you a link to go ahead. Okay. So if you fill that link, you will get a call. That would be the process. And up for it, anyone have a queries on this or any questions that you want to put across, I'm ready to go ahead. Any questions, students? Yes or no, at least in the chat box. That would be, that would actually declare. Students, yes or no? Am I audible clearly?
Yes.
Perfect. Any question? Renuka, you have anything to ask me? Something? You said yes. Okay. No, great. Perfect. So I hope you all falls under the first part, understanding the profile and going ahead, because it's very important. It's not just taking decisions on your own and again coming back, changing the domain. Make sure you're not doing it, because there are people who actually quickly take decision, go and find some opportunity. They work there. After 2 years, they feel that this is not for my roles. And again, they come back and they'll be considered as freshers. No experience is carried here with the other domains. So, okay. So how should we brand yourself? Okay. Samir, the branding is nothing but, okay. So right now, if I just take if I talk about the introductions that I've seen, they just said their name, their college and what they're studying. That's it. The branding is how your profile can help a company to grow. Okay. So just imagine right now, if I'm going to brand myself in front of any other delegate from any other country tomorrow, I actually brand in such a way that what I have done, what kind of projects I have done, what kind of papers I have submitted, what kind of technical surveys I have done, what is non-technical surveys I have done. All this, talking about this with a certain proofs is something which is important. So that's how you have to brand. And for everyone, for students, the branding will be different. For professionals, the branding will be different. So for domain, for each and every domain, the branding would be different. So for that, you have to do something first. That's the important factor. Clear? Anyone else? Got it, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Samir. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay. So, Prithvi, you're on the call. Okay, one second. Avanti is requesting to explain. Okay. 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 So I just want to understand. I want to let you people to get it cleared with a kind of word called domain. Okay. So domain is nothing but your own degree right now you're doing. Just imagine I have a mechanical engineer. Domain is nothing but a branch. Okay. I've done mechanical engineering and then I've done HR. HR is a domain. So now HR, I'm working in my domain in the sense I'm working in HR or I'm working out of the HR. In the sense, just imagine I've done HR, but I'm working for accounts. So I'm working out of my branch. I've studied something, I'm working something, right? So just imagine I'm working for HR only, then I'm working for my domain. My domain in the sense my branch accordingly. Clear? So it's a very simple terminology. It is domain is nothing but a branch, the branch accordingly. Clear, guys, students? Right? No problem. Right. So that's because it's a technical terms that I have used. That domain is understanding where you're working. So for software people, IT is the domain, right? That's all. Any other thing? Prithvi on the call. Prithvi Raj on the call. Okay. So Avanti ji, can we wrap up?
Sir,
Yes, Renuka. Yes, Renuka.
सर ग्रेजुएशन के साथ क्या करें, यानी 3 साल रहते हैं ग्रेजुएशन में, तो उसके साथ न्यू स्किल्स या कुछ न्यू ऐसे क्या कर सकते हैं?
Okay, so graduation, whatever the graduation you have done, Renuka, इसके साथ साथ कुछ नहीं हो सकता. मतलब in the sense, just imagine right now. Okay, what is your graduation right now? Which domain you are in? I mean, which branch you are in?
BSc Computer Science.
BSc Computer Science. So, what are the opportunities open for BSc Computer Science? क्या opportunities available in market में? You can be a part of any software developing roles? Yes or no, Renuka?
No.
No. Can you be a part of anything called testing or manual testing or IT, anything like that?
No, sir.
Why no? So you don't have any coding, Python, Java, anything?
Yes, sir. C and C++.
Right?
Yes.
Using this, so if you are actually making these courses in advanced level, okay, or else you are making these you're making any projects in these courses like C, C++, Java, Python. This will push you to a IT branch. You can work in IT jobs. If not, you can be a part of customer support technical side. So in the sense, you are going to technically help companies to work on their projects and go ahead. That's how it works. So, individually, if you're going to target any sector or any system, it's always towards, it's always about how you're going to portray your skills accordingly. That's it. Any other things? Any other things, guys? I hope. So, Avanti, can we wrap up, or Prithvi is on the call, or because the link need to be shared?
No, Prithvi is right now not on the call. What I'll do is I'll share the link myself later on. Perfect. As we have their mail IDs. So what I'll do is I'll share the link on that mail IDs itself.
Great. Students, you will be getting a link to your mail IDs. Okay. So you can click on that and you can register towards the one-on-one free counseling call that we are going to give. And, that is very important because these career counselors are not a students or someone. They are actually have guided more than 10,000 to 12,000 students, at least in my roaming with me accordingly. So they have each and every bit of knowledge on what kind of domains they have to go and how actually you can reach those domains. That's how it works clearly. Clear? So I hope you'll utilize this opportunity accordingly. And thank you so much for being a part of this session. And my aim is always to be a part of guiding. So I hope I've done my job accordingly, but taking that actions, listening the words that came from me, taking actions is something which is very important. Please don't ignore, because the time is very valuable. People will definitely question what you have done in the point of time, right? So thank you so much for being a part of the wonderful evening accordingly.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir. I know that SWOT analysis was the apt thing that you did today with the interactive. I know other students were not very interactive, but they may be definitely. वही होता है कि थोड़ा सा interaction करने के लिए डर लगता है, but धीरे धीरे once they get used to these webinars now, because of this COVID, they will definitely open up.
Yes.
And those answers or whatever interaction we got today will be definitely beneficial for them in future.
Thank you.
And for other students, I'm putting a feedback form link. Please fill the feedback form here, because it is very important for all of us कि आगे भी ऐसे webinars हम conduct करें college आपके लिए. And you will always be beneficial through Avanti ma'am and Reddy sir. If you have any queries or if you want to contact them in future, you can definitely contact them. If Avanti ma'am will be sending you certain emails, you can take guidance of sir. Not only in this particular field, but also I think whatever is your specialization right now, in the sense that you are connected to youth at a different platform. I think that aspect also we should definitely look at, and our Rotaract Club would like to work with you in future. Thank you so much, Rohit sir, Avanti, and from people from Expertrons to come here and guide the students. I would also like to thank our principal, Dr. Akhilesh Peshwe sir, and vice principal, Dr. Archana Kulkarni ma'am. They always guide us and they help us to take these initiatives forward for students. They are always with us. And on behalf of our college, I would like to thank you once again. And thank you all the students for coming here and attending and being attentive and taking some important takeaways from this webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Shraddha. It is actually